Hey folks, Jimmy here, aka Palette of the Dead. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new Warhammer 40k Imperium magazine update video. Now, as per usual with all these videos, if you like them, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and of course drop a comment down below. I love hearing back from you guys, and it goes an absolute massive way to help the channel too. Now, if you've been watching the channel for a while, all the way back to Mortal Realms, of course every now and again you will know that I like to have a look into what's coming up with the magazine, and most of this information is revealed by Warhammer.com. Pretty cool website, definitely worth checking out as well for all their great articles on there as well. And they've got the scoop, the inside scoop of what is coming up until issue 34. So we're only on issue 23 now, and we've already got some pretty cool stuff to look forward to. So we have Necron Immortals, for instance, which can be made into a Necron death marks if you wish them to be. We have some pretty cool other bits and pieces like the Tech Priest Dominus. We have a Heliotrope Reactor. We have 10 more Necron Immortals, which hopefully the sprues are correct this time round. A lot of people had the same issue that I had, where we had duplicate sprues, so fingers crossed we won't be having this issue again, hopefully. We have some paints, so we've got some pretty decent stuff and some stuff that's not really kind of balancing the value of the magazine, in all honesty, but some pretty decent bits to look out for. And especially if you're new to the collection and you're kind of just getting into Warhammer 40k, this is really going to be up your alley to make sure you keep it on with the magazine and building up, and then the paints are going to be helping you paint along with the magazine as well to kind of get you going, which is the main thing for it. Now, with that being said, we can actually go through what we're going to get up until issue 34 of the magazine. So really cool stuff, and a little bit sooner than I anticipated with finding out this information. So, as revealed by Warhammer.com, issue 31 comes with half of Battlezone Manufactorum's Subcloister and Storage Fane Ruined Factorum building set. So this is like your Azurite Ruins from Mortal Realms. We're getting a section of it, so I think it is the largest section from the looks of it on their website. Pretty cool stuff. If you are going to get multiple magazines, you can do, and there are some cool little things that you could do with duplicates if you wish to. So for instance, the steel kind of grid-like girders, you could cut and kind of manipulate them to use those as parts of bases if you wish to, which could actually work out quite alright and could make it look a little bit of something different as well, which is always quite fun to do. And it just enhances your bases for certain characters, so you can have it for say like your heroes and stuff like that. You could use them for them guys, make them stand out a bit more if you wanted to. So a little bit of something different. Of course there are going to be plenty of ways to do this, so you can do it in your standard greys, you could do it in the kind of bleached kind of look, so that kind of dirty, grimy, almost white but not quite white look. Gives you a chance to perfect kind of like charred looking techniques over the destroyed building, because it would be destroyed mainly from explosions and stuff like that. So there are plenty of ways around doing it and kind of getting it going, which will look pretty damn cool. Then issue good old 32, we get the first of hopefully 3 Cataphron Destroyers from the Adeptus Mechanicus range. Now these guys are kind of cool, really. I quite like them. They have a unique look to them. So the Cataphron Destroyers normally come as a set of 3, and we should be getting all 3 of them during the good old collection itself. Just don't know when the other 2 will be arriving, which will be pretty damn cool though. But they are really nice looking. So these are kind of like these small tank tracked, armoured, kind of half tank, half android, half cybernetic, human, heavy gunned kits, which are pretty damn cool. This kit does actually make a second unit as well, so it can actually make the Breacher if you wanted it to, which is a slightly different looking unit, equally cool, equally different, so it might be worth picking up 2 of these guys and do both. Entirely up to you though, but something different, something actually kind of standing out, and something pretty cool really. So it's pretty good stuff. And I must admit, I'm looking forward to getting this guy, and I'll be even more looking forward to getting the other 2 that go along with it, and making them kind of stand out, and hopefully definitely blending them into a paint scheme that I'm going to be using for the Adeptus Mechanicus. Then with issue 33, it's another paint issue, but this one's slightly different. So first off, we're getting Reikland Flesh Shade, which is fantastic, and it kind of makes your gold stand out a little bit more and makes them look a little bit warmer and a little bit more depth. It's good for flesh tones as well, so whether you're using it over Corax White, Rakkar Flesh, Flayed One Flesh, or even over things like Kislev Flesh or Cadian Flesh Tone as well, you can get a really nice look out of this shade. Of course, it's very liquidy. It is an ink essentially, so you will won't need to use absolutely shed loads of it, but you can make it look really cool stuff, and definitely really one to look out for as well. The other one is another shade. However, I must admit, I've never used this before. It is Cryptek Armor Shade Gloss. Now, I've never used any of the gloss shades, and they will retain a sheen and a shine to them, so it won't dull things down. So if you're using Agrax Earthshade or Nuln Oil over metallics, they tend to have a little bit of a dull effect to them. However, the gloss ones will retain a sheen to them. So we are getting the Cryptek Armor Shade Gloss, which is one that I must admit I completely bypassed and I didn't even know existed up until recently. But we're going to get a pot of that, something different. It will add to the kind of the paint schemes and everything that you're able to do with a lot of your units. So yeah, could be worth it. It's actually a paint issue that actually does balance out and does make a bit of a saving, which isn't too bad. Next, issue 34. We get the second half of that Factorum set that we got in issue 31. So more scenery. So with this one we'll get the, it looks like the smaller building and the other couple of chunks. A little bit different. You can kind of space them out as you want. You can paint them up as you want. And you can do a lot with it. So really cool stuff. And I must admit, I am kind of looking forward to seeing it. I'm not a biggest fan of scenery sometimes, but it looks fun. And because of course it has them floors to it, you can utilise it as both cover and place units on top of them broken floors that can stand there. They can fire from a height and do a bit more damage as well. So pretty cool stuff. With it also having a bit of building around them, they can use that as cover, so you've got loads of options for your playing as well. So I'm imagining there will be a lot of detail of how to utilise this style terrain in your games and kind of expand on it from there. So a lot of rules I will imagine are going to come with issue 31 and 34. So really cool stuff, and a pretty cool kit as well. So something good, something fun, something different, which is always nice to see. And that's it. So that's all we know so far. So up to issue 34. As I say, loads of really good stuff. I am looking forward to it. I'm enjoying the collection. Still painting through a lot of stuff, and I'm trying to get more and more painting videos out there. It's just recording them and everything like that. I hope you guys are enjoying your magazines. If you want to share photos of the minis that you've painted, by all means join my Discord server, which is in the description down below, and you can share photos on there. You can join us. There are about 40 odd people in there, so it's not overcrowded. And yeah, we can have a little bit of a chat and a chinwag over Warhammer stuff, whether it's Age of Sigmar, whether it's 40k, whether you're painting Blood Bowl, whether you're painting Marvel Crisis Protocol. I would love to see your minis. Whether you're painting Rumble Slam, I would love to see your minis. Pretty much anything and everything that you could be painting, you know, by all means join the Discord, share it, have a chat about it. Really cool stuff, and be good fun as well. Right, that is it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye bye now.